Hi everyone, it's Fitz with the Daily Delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. I'm covering conference realignment and expansion, and it's my happy place. It just is. I love covering it. And it's really weird for me right now because I'm covering it as the Big 12 seems to be the aggressor right now. Nobody's shopping for schools in the Big 12, in part because, let's be honest, the Big 12's biggest names have been picked over, but also as a result of that, they've gone through all of those traumas, and they've built themselves a very solid and sound 12-school conference that will get going in 2023. We'll see what Oklahoma and Texas do. But as you know, the big news is USC and UCLA are leaving the Pac-12 in 2024 to join the Big Ten, and I don't think the Big Ten is done, but they have hit the pause button, and they're going to sit back and observe a little bit. I think they're waiting to see what Notre Dame does in reaction, and once they find out about Notre Dame, I think they'll push ahead. But here's some scoop that we had at GoPowercat on Friday, and I'll share it today because it's kind of leaking out because people are so interested in this. Arizona and Arizona State have reached out to the conference, to the Big 12, and are interested in joining. Whether that's immediate or not, we will see. But those two schools are at the top of the list right now for the Big 12. They're natural, geographical, and cultural fits for the conference. Just makes a lot of sense to bring them in. They're adjacent somewhat, got New Mexico in the middle, to all the Texas schools, but they're Southwest schools that fit into the Southwest footprint of much of this conference. Now, will they bring them on sooner rather than later? I don't know, but if I'm the Big 12, this is what I do. I invite them and do exactly what the Big Ten's done. Pause with the full knowledge that you're not done. I think Utah will probably end up in the Big 12 if the Pac-12 comes apart, because I don't know how it doesn't. I don't know who they could possibly invite that is in their footprint who would want to join that conference that is honestly the fifth of the Power 5 conferences, even if the Big 12 is wounded and lessened by the departure of two schools. They have very high academic standards, and they think a lot of themselves. And yeah, I'm talking mostly about Stanford and Cal. And I don't see how they would take on a Boise or a San Diego State or certainly a UNLV or any of those schools. So they have put themselves in a box that I don't think they can escape. And eventually someone's going to come and get more schools from the Pac-12, and it might as well be the Big 12. We've learned this through the years as Big 12 fans and media, that it's survival of the fittest. It's time to be the aggressor. If you like inside scoop like this, make sure you head over to GoPowercat. We're offering a special right now, $1 for 2 months. We'll get you through the summer and ready to roll for football. A lot of scoops coming on this front and also on recruiting. July 5th is a big day, and we're going to have some big coverage at GoPowercat.